Hey Dad, where are we going?
We're going to do two things. We made this up at the last minute last night.
Yeah, and in a
go
restaurant.
To Bletchley Park, which is where Alan Turing and his team cracked the Enigma code.
Alan Turing is actually quite a famous gay guy.
Yeah. Dead, fortunately. And
committed suicide at 52.
We're going to stay near Milton Keynes, and then in the morning we're going to get up and we're going to go to the Imperial War Museum at Duxford.
Which completes our Imperial War Museum. You probably haven't, we haven't been to the Manchester Imperial War Museum and filmed it, have we?
No, we haven't filmed that, no.
No.
Right.
Mostly because it's actually quite dull. Compared to the London one, it's quite dull, isn't it?
Well, it's different. It's a museum of people and experiences rather than stuff.
Right, rather than stuff.
Off we go.
Hey! You letting me drive for once?
No one's gonna take me alive. The time has come to make things right.
Listen to crap, right?
Now turn half right.
Lego Batman movie.
We're nearly there, we're here.
Hey.
Prepare to turn left.
Left top car park. Thank you.
Woo. Almost there. We actually are here.
These are the sheds, Simon, where the mathematicians all worked. Bit scrappy, isn't it? That's what they have to work in.
Please turn left in 200 yards.
There's a U-boat there, Simon.
That's not an actual U-boat, it's a model of one, but
I know, but
whatever.
it's the model of a U-boat.
Yeah, it's a model of a U-boat.
These are the sheds they had to work in. That one there.
It's a tube.
Now turn left.
I'll get my shoes on.
Onto this spot, but these guys.
Nice socks. Sherlock Holmes. You want some Sherlock Holmes? I'll get my shoes on.
Concentrating on looking cool. I'm not on what he's doing.
Get it in park.
Yeah.
Right, let's turn Sherlock Holmes off. And we're gonna see where Alan Turing cracked the Enigma code, is it? Dad.
Bro.
Seriously? England's 2018 heatwave. It's probably gonna end up as a Wikipedia page, isn't it, Dad? Dad.
Can you just close it with that and not put your hand on the glass?
Oh, sorry.
I mean, the last English heatwave. The last English heatwave that we had was in like the 70s.
Right,
78 was it?
What?
Well, it wasn't the last
Summer of
English.
76 or 78?
78. Oh, I thought it was 78.
76.
Biggest heatwave ever, apart from this one. This one's baking. We literally almost had a hose pipe ban,
We did.
didn't we? Look at that. Nope.
No, we need to take that hoodie down.
I'm baking to death.
Simon, we're coming back this way.
Oh, you're gonna go to the dad. Yay! Hello.
So Simon,
Yep.
these are some of the sheds where the mathematicians worked to crack the code.
Wait, they were mathematicians.
Yep.
That's Mum. Or as me and Dad like to call her,
Munit.
it stands for Mum Unit. Okay. Boom. Look, it's a motorbike. Dad would love this.
It's a BSA. It's the sort of bike that they used to use to carry the messages around on.
It's like a German bike. Yeah, that's one of the German bikes. One of the German bikes.
No, it's
That's
a
one of
British
the
bike.
bikes.
It's a BSA. It's a British bike.
And why is it snowing like hell? Why is it snowing like hell?
It's a BSA, whether you like it or not. It's a British bike.
Dispatch riders carried messages through all weather conditions. This image shows 3 dispatch riders attempting to free a motorcycle from a large snowdrift circa 1939.
Okay.
Building a small arms company, BSA. It's a British bike.
It could be Berlin. Never know. Step 1. Intercept your enemy's radio signals. Step 2. Work out how the messages have been encrypted. Step 3. Decipher. That one's really hard. Step 4. Translate. Step 5. Cross-reference. Step 6. Send on the top secret intelligence you've uncovered. A code-breaking process.
Simon.
I thought they'd like destroyed them.
But it could be a replica.
I thought they'd loaded them up.
So what happens, Simon? You type the...
Oh my goodness,
Simon,
that's big.
Simon, you type the letter you want,
Yeah.
and then it lights up the letter, the code. You see the wheels at the top? See the wheels at the top?
Yeah.
They determine the day's code. So everyone gets the key sent to them, and then they dial it in, and then they use the code machine. And it's that key at the top that they had to break. Did you get it?
Yeah, I get it.
And they eventually broke it because they made mistakes when they
Oh my goodness, that's a massive one. Look at that. It's massive.
the weather report, wasn't it?
It's massive. Yeah.
That's one of the few surviving bits of the actual computer.
Focus.
It's part of the Colossus. It's one of the few surviving bits of the computer that they used to crack the code.
It's quite big. It's only a part of the computer. Wait, Dad, if that's only a part of the computer, how big is the computer?
Oh, it took up a whole room. It was enormous.
Wow.
Typex machine.
Ooh. Fancy schmancy. Oh, why don't number 2, paper feeder. Oh great.
Touch the guide to highlight the text.
Can you hold this?
Is it filming?
Yeah, it's filming.
Oh, go on then.
What do I need to do?
It says touch the guide to highlight the text.
Which guide? That one. Okay, that works. Okay, that's cover. Number 3, keyboard.
When a letter was pressed, the original key and the coded one was printed out.
Number 4, rotors.
Today's message settings are FBE.
Okay. F B E. The final one is the printer.
You had to be really good at German, like
Hail
professional level.
Hitler. I think that's not how you meant to do it. I think that's meant to be Heil Hitler. I think that's meant to be Heil Hitler. Oh, Dad, what you doing? What were you doing? What are you doing, Dad?
I was playing one of the code games. There's loads of code games here to play.
I played a code game and I said Heil Hitler.
My one said that there were mines in Hamburg Harbour.
Oh. We are here. Punch room. That doesn't sound good. Come on, springing boxing fists, I know you're somewhere around here. Show yourself. It's a bit nippy in here, isn't it?
Lovely. That's the hot outside.
Oh, look, it's Winston Churchill. Great man. It's a very nice table. It's a very nice table. He looks kind of like he has a toothbrush moustache. He does. Oh, scared me. What? It's actually rock, paper, scissors. It's actually rock, paper, scissors, Mum.
Yep.
Why does it teach us laws of rock, paper, scissors? Everyone knows how rock, paper, scissors works.
It's where modern relationships between things called graph theory.
Everyone knows how rock, paper, scissors works. Ah. Dad, Dad, I would actually want to live here. I want to live here. This is nice. Dad, why are there letters on the books? Why are there letters on the books?
I don't know, sorry.
Don't help the enemy. Careless talk may give away vital secrets. Noted.
If we subtract
Is anybody there?
from our losses by enemy action
Look, it's a stamp.
or by the ordinary marine
There's some paper.
our gain captured from the enemy.
Useless.
I had one for this ocean.
Ooh, look at some stuff. Sit down.
All right at the Abbey, reasonably all right. But, you know,
This is so weird.
I didn't know what else to eat. It wasn't very good at all.
Well, that's weird. Alrighty, next one.
Immense variety of recreational activities, so that I shall have plenty to do in the evenings. Thus, on Wednesday, I went to the last of 5 performances by the drama group of The Way of the World by Congreve, and they evidently have a very high standard. Last night, I came to the play reading of The Taming of the Shrew. Tonight, there is a piano recital by Nina Milkina. I think there is also a show by the Film Society. Tomorrow night, I shall probably go to the first rehearsal of the opera The Bartered Bride. Then, in a week or 2, the Ballet Rondeur is coming, and there are frequent gramophone recitals. Other subjects which flourish but hold less attraction for me are art, poetry, architecture, sculpture, dancing, and reels. As for life in the camp, it is fairly free and easy. We haven't heard anything about military training yet, and very few of us have started going to PT in the mornings. There are 4 of us in my hut, Sainsbury, White House and Pinnacle, and the rest are distributed among other huts. So I'm not on my own. Do I another. I haven't found.
Another weird one. This is the last one we're gonna hear.
I remember one sad occasion. The girl was sitting, typing away, in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden she burst out crying. And she typed the name of her fiance's regiment, and then underneath she typed heavy losses, and she just couldn't go on with it. But that was the sort of information you got. It was rather nerve-wracking. It was also nerve-wracking to know that you knew what you knew. I always remember once I went back to New Barnet and my father said, "Isn't it wonderful they've got Tobruk back again?" And I said, "Yes, Dad." And I knew that Tobruk had fallen again. And I couldn't bring myself to tell him. And he died without knowing what I did. I did try to explain it to my mother, but I don't think she quite got it.
Another really weird one.
Station 10.
Why does he have a woman's hat on his peg? That was like a girl's hat.
Probably secretary there.
Yeah, that'll have been his desk, and that'll have been the desk of his secretary.
Which in those days was.
It's a stage.
Don't worry about us what it costs.
If you did have trouble with shift work and so on, then the rents, they simply put them to bed for 4 days and let them sleep and just nourish them a bit. And very few rents had to give up.
It was okay in the summer, very, very hot. In the summer, you could open the windows. But in the winter, with the stones going and having to and smoky. That's another point. We were on smoking the other day.
Some people had really bad eye trouble. They smelled. It was very hot in the summer, and they occurred in the winter. It was really unpleasant. But for security reasons, it had to be as it was.
As a junior person there, one didn't know really what one was doing and why, and it was monotonous, especially in my first job there, just recording messages, and not knowing again why and what for. It was monotonous, yes, and therefore one became bored.
The boredom, if you aren't careful, could lead to depression because
suppose you were sort of 19, 20, 21, your life when you should have been having children, marrying, it was all going by so quickly.
Learning to use a machine was fine, that was easy. But when we found out what we were doing for hours, that was something that nearly made us all feel we wanted to go home. It was a 7-day week, we had no days off, no weekends, no weekends. I mean, it was such a shock.
Look, all this stuff.
I was a very keen member of the Scottish Reel Club, and people really took that seriously. They became dressed up with their tartan socks and kilts, and the man who ran it was a Scot, of course, a keen Scot. And we learned a lot of interesting Scottish dances that although I am part Scottish, I didn't know. And it was all very spirited. We did it on the lawn, up to the house. We had the pantomimes, which were good fun, but again took up a great deal of time. But everybody enjoyed them. Everybody enjoyed watching them. So we all let our hair down a bit for those. And I, having been trained as a dancer, of course, was
that was an advantage.
Yeah, that was quite a help. And there were countless things. There were language classes. There were literary classes.
Did that all fit in with your shift pattern and the fact that you had to catch the bus back?
Well, no, it was
must have
very
been difficult.
Yeah. And I don't remember ever not working shifts. In other words, working normal hours. So I really don't quite know how they did integrate it. But it tended to mean that you had different people each time because the shift pattern prohibited a lot of people from coming.
It's a bone. It's a bone, Dad. Dad. It's called a bone.
Walls have ears. I have to be as sure as I can that the girls are not a security risk. I don't think they'll let me down. They're bright, well-educated young women.
It's really dark in here. Ooh. Lump pencil's great. It's another phone. Ooh. Some guys chatting. What are you talking about? If we'll focus.
So next, we're going to Hut 8, Alan Turing's office.
Oh my goodness, it's the used to be king. It's some talking.
Had and sent by radio to an MI6 special communications unit.
Next up, Hut 8. Jeez, that's bright. I was expecting a step. We're at Hut 3.
That's Hut 6. Hut 3 is... Oh, there's more stuff to see in here. In Hut 6.
Hut 6. Let's go. Kingy again. Nobody's here. It's a speaker. Dun dun dun. Nobody's here. It's a speaker. Dun dun dun. I love that poster. Yeah.
Once they've broken the code for the day, right? Somebody would sit here and type the code, the Enigma code back in, and they'd set this machine up from according to the bomb, and it would give you out German, clear German, straight out of here.
Hut 8. Here we go. So this is Alan Turing. Alan Turing is one of the greatest Enigma crackers ever. I know he didn't crack the Riddler or anything, but this is his office. Waste paper. Got a stamp. Oh, that's a very dang good. Right. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this one. Heads or tails? Let's flip. Woo! I went with heads. Yes. Got a head, so 1 in 2 chance. It'll be a head. I'm gonna bet heads. Woo! Woo! Yes! Heads again. You got 2 heads. What is the probability of this? 50? Oh, 20%, 25. 25%, really? Code breakers cannot rely on luck. Yay, I finished flipping the coins. Let's go to a different table. I'm gonna do some cards. Touch the card. Okay. Shuffle. Successfully shuffled. Oh my goodness. So many ways to shuffle a deck. That's like trillions. Gazillions. You need to actually like chuck it. You need to touch it.
You put your camera in front of that.
Yes, I rolled 6. Nice. There is 1 in 6 chance that you rolled a 6. Touch the dice and try with 2. You feel lucky? Oh heck yeah. I've got skills. $36. 1 in 36 chance of rolling. Wow. Yeah, I'm feeling super lucky. Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, so. Right, so these are possible outcomes.
And then all the way down to the bottom.
636s, I would say.
1 in 216 chance. Wow.
Touch dice, try
26 sided dice. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Drop all of them. Right, touch it. Right, so these are 26 sides. What's relevant to 26?
I don't know, 260.
What's 26? Letters in an alphabet.
And there's 3 dice, which is significant. How, Simon? You've seen a lot of 3s today. The first Enigma machine had how many rotors?
3.
So how many possible combinations are there for the Enigma machine?
17,576 out of chance. Wow. Film. Okay.
use your palm. Obviously not for that though. Maybe.
Touch the odd letter.
What's the odd one?
B. Get it? Boom. See, look, it's even circling it. It says hit.
Often messages were only half decrypted and code breaks had to fill in the gap. Touch to scramble again.
It's that one. It's that one. It's that one. Yes. Oh. I thought it was spelled such. Is it that? Dad, can you say that again? It's like it's
no, I forgot to film it.
Oh, we're going to go and see the James Bond bit now.
Do 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 do. I know, amateur.
We're at this bit now.
Oh yeah. I think he might have got told off. Fleming had security clearance to read ultra reports and some influence over BP staff appointments. He was responsible for intelligence coordination and planning, contriving to ways to intercept signals material. Was I meant to read that? Yeah.
Read that one.
That's interesting.
Focus it, look.
Oh my goodness.
Load of grenades here. Track round. Tip down. Stick grenades.
Oh my goodness. Oh look, it's is that a Nazi or is that just a random German?
What's that?
I think I should film over there. Probably a Nazi. Bang it, filmed over there. Exactly the same room. Go on, focus. Focus. Ah, I focused there, really.
Which war is that? See that thing, that yellow across there, it says 1936, Spaniard 1939. Do you know which war that was?
Nope.
You don't?
No, I don't. Which one?
Spanish Civil War.
Hitler will send no warning, so always carry your gas mask. Okay. It's a desk. There's nothing in the desk. Dad? Dad! Did you know that we have these desks in French?
In your French class?
Yeah, we actually have those desks in French.
Probably more recent than that.
Oh, this looks nice. This looks very nice. Nope, can't find an eye. Great. General, later President Eisenhower said after the war, the intelligence from Bletchley Park has been priceless value. It has saved thousands of British and American lives and in no small way contributed to the speed with which the enemy has routed and eventually forced to surrender. It was a very decisive contribution to the Allied war effort. A war costing around 10 million lives a year, and which Bletchley Park, Lawrence Decrypt played a significant role in ending. That's nice. Some more stuff. Dang it, not that again. I filmed this so many times that people probably can't watch this in Germany. I found something, look. Hitler's, in inverted commas, unbreakable cipher machine. You're gaining on him. I don't really get that joke at all. Titanic. Churchill. One giant leap for mankind.
Agency has issued a tsunami for Japan's Pacific coast.
Radio can reach remote locations and keeps going when other forms of communication fail. Radio is used to communicate around the world, but it has become about more than communicating as well. Look at your phone. It probably has 5 or more different radio transmitters and receivers. One transceiver.
Mum told you to look at it.
But it might contain lots of other radios, although they could be called something else. Right now, radio waves are all around us. Radio has become integral to our lives and has helped shape the modern world. But it doesn't stop at the edge of our world. Some radio signals carry on traveling through space. If you had a sensitive enough receiver and could travel far and fast enough, you'd be able to pick up our early broadcasts all over again. See the story of radio unfold here at the National Radio Centre.
I know most of those historical events, you guys probably won't. Titanic. I think that, yes, that's the Titanic. That was Winston Churchill making some of his epic speeches. One step. Moon landing. Fall of the Berlin Wall.
Agency has issued a tsunami warning for Japan's Pacific coast.
What? Something to do with the tsunami, maybe? Yeah, I know most of those historical events. Radio, 1920s to 1930s. Radio, 1950s. Radio, 60s to 70s. Doing stuff. I wanna go, mate.
Tuner control to vary the capacitance of the tuned frequency. This will change the frequency of the oscillator. The digital counter shows the frequency of the oscillator.
Can someone video this, please? So, we've got this one. Oh, so bright. It's really bright. Alright, next one. Go. So this is an oscillator, you turn it and the numbers appear. So we get it flat. So it's changing. This is an oscillator, turn the control to vary the... You can do that. Okay. Right, this one is buttons. Beep. 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 Beep, 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 beep. I like buttons a lot. This is a bandwidth. So this is a modulation. I think the volume's working, but I just spoke into that and now I'm pressing the buttons, go completely haywire. It's usually really gentle with this one. I think it's because there's like some broken wires. It's nice. It's an antenna. So you turn it and it spins. And this is the final one, the radio system. So I'm just going to press this button. And those lights turn on. And that somehow transmits radio. Ah, right. Augmented reality. Oh, look.
That's what I'd say. Might be Ukraine.
Yeah, maybe.
Can people hear our conversation?
No, we're not transmitting what we're saying.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, well, normally up here we've got a sort of like space station. But unfortunately, it's not transmitting. If you'd have been here about an hour or so ago, or something like that, it would, yeah, it just shows you some.
This is a real radio station.
Usually there's like an earth view. Well, this is YouTube.
Map of the world.
We're on summertime. That's an hour. So it's about 2 hours before. I think it's going over the Sahara. So
This is really cool. This is really cool. Oh, there's a massive explosion in the middle of the map. Oh, why is there a big explosion in the middle?
What's the explosion?
The big explosion in the middle of that.
I don't think it's an explosion.
It looks like an explosion. What's that blue dot? Is that where we are?
Yeah, I think so.
This is where we are. Red is where the station is right outside. We've had working on it.
What does the big explosion in the middle of the Atlantic mean?
Kuwait. No, unfortunately, we've got nothing.
What does the red mean?
That's where they're aiming for.
Yeah.
The radio station.
Place will be open. Let's see if I can pick Kuwait.
I'll tell you. It looks terrifying. Dad? Oh my god. You're terrifying.